Hi, my name is Tamara, and I'm going to be cooking today the Crostata di Marmellata recipe. I got this online from Marcelina in Cocina, and we're just going to go over a couple of the recipes here. I think we're going to have a little fun. We're going to make some dough with it, and we're going to change up some of the ingredients that they require because we want it to be a little bit more flavorful. Here are the ingredients that we're going to be using today to make the Crostata di Marmellata. So in a bowl, we're going to whisk together the flour, the baking powder, salt, just a pinch of the salt, and the sugar. And we're going to make a well in the mixture of the flour. Okay, I'm gonna drizzle in some of this vanilla. This vanilla is very strong.
Just put it.
It's straight from Mexico, and it called for, I believe, a teaspoon of this. With that, you're gonna add the oil. Maybe you should have made a bigger indentation. Yep. First timer here, folks, but we do pretty good in the first time usually. It's the second time when you can't get it right. That'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Use your finger and just wipe that off.
Sensory overload.
Okay,
what else was it?
so it's gonna be the oil. Yep, all of it. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of oil.
That is. Okay, the grappa, which is, we're using the vodka. So the vodka is actually, it's supposed to make it more, the dough tender.
Mama,
start working. Oh
my God.
We have kind of mess happening here.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
We're
gonna make it work.
Yeah, make it work.
Oh my God. Oh.
Start pushing it in. Yep.
I'm trying.
And then I'm gonna add some vanilla.
Okay. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh my God. Keep. Oh, this is.
Mama, please just finish putting this.
I'm sorry. Here. Okay.
It's so bad.
Next time we know a really deep well,
Okay.
wide well.
Just
For
start
this.
putting the
Start
rest of
putting-
the stuff in, mine.
We might have to do.
No, we can do this.
We got this?
We just
It's all of my fingers. Here, get that. Okay, so start mixing it, and it should start coming together. And then I'm gonna pour in the vanilla.
Okay.
Well, they said you're supposed to have fun with this, so.
Oh my
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna add the lemon zest to it. So this is what our dough is kind of looking like. It said knead it briefly, but I am not a professional at this at all. So I might overwork this dough, which I'm hoping I don't. But it smells delicious. I mean, like, you can really smell the lemon. This is back-breaking. Okay, so now we're gonna wrap it in plastic and let it chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. Now we're gonna grease. It's supposed to be a 10-inch pan, but I have a 9-inch pie pan. I guess it's supposed to be some type of special pan for it. I can't remember what it was called. I'll put it in. And so I'm just greasing that with the butter. That doesn't want to move around. And then we also have finished up the new improved preserves over there. Extra peaches in it. And let's see here. That looks pretty good. So we're going to lightly flour our parchment paper, and then we're gonna divide the dough. It says divide it into 2 pieces. One is gonna be larger because that's gonna go in the bottom of the pan. And then the other one, we're just gonna cut into slices and lay it pretty over the top of the tart, which is like in a what do you call it, a lattice kind of method. And then we also have our oven heated to 350. So we're just gonna go ahead and separate it to 2 pieces. Imani said that the dough is actually a little greasy. So you might want to form that into a circle. And then maybe flatten it a little bit, and then we're going to put some flour on top. Is it pretty cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And here's your other piece of parchment paper. You're going to lay this on top. And we're going to start rolling this bad boy out.
Does it have to be on top?
They said it makes it easier.
It's not.
To move it into the pan.
Why?
I just know.
Why?
Sometimes, yeah. So we're gonna roll this out, and we'll come back. So we've got it rolled out. This is like the best that we can get it. It's not really too thin, but it looked like it's supposed to be like thicker dough. So it's a little bit bigger than our pie pan. And we found that not using the parchment paper was better because it just kept on rolling too much. I actually had to hold down the bottom parchment paper to keep it in place while Imani was rolling. So now we're just gonna take the dough and we're gonna put it into the pie tin. And lift that and probably flip it over. Flip it.
So, no, we're doing this.
I feel okay.
You're not gonna have me messing up. Dang nabbit.
Now you gotta flip it all.
I know.
There you go. Hold the pan at the bottom. Yep, put your hand underneath there. There you go. Put that bad boy in there. There you go. Good. And then we're gonna cut off some of the overhang on the edge, and we're gonna do like we do best. And you see the holes in there? We're just gonna press it down. Just go ahead and press it down. Pinch it together. So I'm just cutting it down somewhat. Of course, it's not gonna be even because I can't cut in a straight line. But there we go. And so then we're gonna roll it out a little bit more, and we're gonna probably put some down in here. And then we're gonna go from there. It's still kind of cracking a little bit. So I most definitely wanna pick those areas because we don't want the preserves hitting the pan. That looks good. We're gonna add in our peach preserves. It just says pour it in there evenly and spread it out evenly. We decided not to use the extra dough at the bottom of it. It looked like the bottom dough was a lot thicker than what we have made. And so this is a pie tin. It's a little bit deeper than the pan that we were supposed to use. So if we need to trim off a little bit more on the top, we're gonna do that. Other than that, it's looking good. We're going to cut up thin, long slices to make the lattice for the top of it, make it look pretty. Cutting thin slices. it's not gonna be even because I can't cut in a straight line. I'm using a pizza cutter. I don't have one of those cute little thingies. And it's sharp enough. It cuts through dough. So this is for the top of our pastry. We're just gonna lay those down. And the way that I learned to do it was every other one goes up. Now this is where it gets messy. Okay, I'm just trimming off some of the excess on the chart. We're finished with it and it looks pretty cute. It started off a little bad and I was kind of worried about it, but it's got character. You know, it's not all even and pretty. We're gonna throw it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 and we'll see how it looks from there. Now at this point also, it says that you can add the almond slivers on here. Like I said, we're not using nuts. So we're just gonna throw it in the oven. I think I kind of shifted a little bit, showing you my creation. And then after it comes out the oven, we're gonna top it with a little powdered sugar and let it cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna try it. I'm gonna let it cool for probably like, it's got jam in it and jam has sugar and I don't wanna burn my tongue. So we're probably gonna let it cool for about 15, 20 minutes. And then we'll come back, put our powdered sugar on top of it and cut it and see what we got going here. So now we're gonna add the powdered sugar on top of it. Hope this is. Now we're gonna cut it and we're going to try it.
It was that dough that saved it. The fighting for our life.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Wow.
I would make this again, but we're getting pre-made dough.
But
Crust is stiff. It's good though.
you like it?
The crust is stiff. It's good though.
Yeah. Making it was fun with you. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me. I think we had some good times making this together. We were concerned about the dough, but it came out really well. I think it came out really well. It's kind of crunchy. It reminds me of like a cookie, but it's not as sweet as a cookie. So not like a shortbread cookie or a sugar cookie or anything like that, but it's something I've probably never had before. But having family members that have diabetes, this may be okay for them to try. I mean, not a wedge like we had, but it might be nice for someone who does have a problem with their sugar control. So I had fun. I think that making this next time, I can see us doing it again. Maybe
I'm not doing that dough again.
the dough, I don't see why not, that you couldn't put it.
That dough was traumatizing.
You could probably do it in a bowl. Keep it more controlled. But other than that, it was fun. I think it was fun cooking something that we've never cooked before. But we kind of do that in our household.
We do.
Yeah.
Kind of pick random things to make it.
I would have never have picked this.
No.
No.
But I'm not mad that you picked it. It's very good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. It's surprising. I just knew I wanted to do a dessert versus a meat. I do a lot of cooking of meats in my house, so this was different, fun.
I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 on the experience.
Yeah. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. We had fun.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
But I would say, yeah, try it again. It most definitely is a treat that you can have, like I said, for breakfast, lunch, dessert, even. It's not too sweet, so it's fun to make. I can see little people getting in there helping with the dough and everything. other than that, I think that's
What
pretty
did this
much
mean?
it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys, try it. I can see it being made all year round. It's not
No,
like
ma'am.
you know what I mean, but it's
I
not
won't be
like
making
it's
them
like
go.
it's not like you have to do it like for a certain like time of year. Here it's spring now, and you know what I mean. Like I don't know, it would be and the dough would be any different if it was done like in the wintertime. It smells delicious, so if you want the house to smell good, I would make it. Alrighty, thank you.